For the participants of the 7th Annual Northern Michigan Alliance for Lupus Research Walk With Us to Cure Lupus event, it isn't about one special day of the year. It isn't just about showing up, volunteering, writing a check, walking 5 kilometers, getting a t-shirt, listening to great music, and going home. For many, lupus is not a one-day-a-year event. Living with lupus, or living with those affected by lupus, is an every hour of every day of the year reality. But in the midst of living day-to-day with the realities of lupus, having something to look forward to, something to rally around, some place to gather together, does make for a special event. And special things begin to happen. An amazing aspect of this year's event is that it isn't about a simple walk in one place. This year, more than any other, the participants were very creative in their fundraising effort for this Northern Michigan walk. To the east, the school district of Wolverine rallied their students to walk on June 2nd in honor of Supermom and school volunteer and worker Heather Bauer, who has been an active participant in our walk since 2004. To the south and west, Josephine Van Ham from Frankfurt, with incredible support from her sisters Joanne Walrad and Rosalie McLenathan, and many friends, gathered together on June 6th to raise funds for Josephine's team, Rosie's Walkers. Sponsors both from the corporate and media communities, plus many in-kind sponsors, were coming together to make their commitments as early as March to support our efforts. All across Northern Michigan, teams were being formed, feet were being sold, soup luncheons and bake sales were being planned, and multi-family garage sales were in place, all to raise funds for lupus research. We gathered together on June 13th to celebrate our common bond. We also said thank you to those who have come alongside each participant to make this 7th annual walk a celebration. And there is reason for all of us to celebrate. As we walk, our money is making a significant impact. In 2008, the ALR-funded International SLE Genetics or SLEGENT Consortium research project identified multiple genes linked to women with lupus. These findings are setting the stage for more studies that will eventually lead to earlier diagnosis and new treatments for this debilitating illness. In 2009, ALR-funded research is finding there is a possible genetic link as to why women are 10 times more susceptible to lupus than men. The ALR is committed to supporting research targeted to new or improved treatments for lupus. The ALR has directly supported research leading to development of 8 of the drugs that are now in the clinical pipeline. After decades with no new treatments, the ALR is proud to have been a catalyst for this increased attention to lupus research, and will continue the aggressive efforts until new therapies are brought to market. The really good news is that Northern Michigan raised over $29,000, bringing the total amount contributed for the past 7 years to $365,000. But while the event is over for 2009 and we celebrate this year's accomplishments, we must press on. We must continue to keep our eye on the goal, the everyday, every minute goal, to prevent, treat, and cure lupus.